Hey, what's up, everybody? Scott Zlatev here, and a while ago somebody asked me, Scott, what is it you do in a day? How do you work? Things like that. It's actually members of my team, and so I thought it'd actually be really great to actually just kind of do kind of a behind-the-scenes look on some of the stuff that I do, and it's going to be really short. It's not going to be all really huge and detailed because I am somewhat of a detailed guy. But as you can see in the back here, I've got, I actually want to show off my new computer. This thing is awesome. This is my new it's a MacBook Pro 13-inch computer, because I used to have a 15-inch, and it actually it died on me. The thing had by the way, if you hear something in the background, this is what I wanted to actually show you. I have in the background, I have the Inner Circle audios playing while I'm doing some of this stuff, so that it automatically goes into my subconscious without even thinking of it. And actually, I just got a great idea for a blog post, another video, and I can run a whole campaign just off of one thing that I learned from another leader, actually, that's in the 15K formula. Or excuse me, not 15K formula, but the Inner Circle audios. And back to this, my old laptop, I bought it used, because I remember, if you read, whether you remember or not, or however long you've been on my list, whether you know my story or not, when I got started on the internet, I had less than $25 left in my bank account. I was flat broke. I couldn't do much, so I looked on eBay to actually get a computer. This was actually before I was actually flat broke. I was just a little broke. But the old computer that I had before my previous one died, and I bought that one used off of eBay too, and that lasted a few years, slow as hell. I didn't have a video camera, anything like that back then. I think I just had a little digital camera. So I ended up getting a laptop off of eBay, and I got a really good deal on it. And it was a MacBook Pro. It had all the different design type programs, because I come from a background in graphic design, over 12 years worth of graphic design that I have as a skill set. And so what ended up happening was I used and abused that thing. I think I had it for like 5 years, and I did a lot of different upgrades to it. Anytime it broke down, I never had enough money to get a new computer, so I would always fix it. And this lighting here, let me just adjust this. I thought by me having this light here, it would work well, but I don't think it is, so hang on just one sec. I'm not going to cut this. I just want to do this kind of raw for you here. There we go. There. Now that's better. Now the camera kind of adjusts a little bit. It's amazing the things you learn doing this stuff after a while. But what ended up happening was my computer, I never had enough money to fix it. I never had enough money to get a new one. And so what I would do is I'd scrounge up enough money just to get it working, and it would be like usually like a $200 or $300 fix. Well, that was really all I could afford back then, and so I would fix it all the time, and it would this last go around, I actually the motherboard went out on it about a year ago. And it was a similar scenario, and I needed to get it done now. So fortunately, there's some really good service people that I found here in town in Spokane, and they fixed it for me, and they did it in a really quick turnaround time, and it cost me like $350, something like that. So that was all good. And the hard drive went out on it one time. Almost lost all my information, but didn't. I mean, just tons of things happen over the course of the past 5 years, and so I finally decided to get this thing. It's brand new. I love this thing, and now it's like I'm like this kid in this candy store, right? because now it's like I don't have to wait on stuff. I open a window and it just comes right out. And you know, I'm on the internet. This is just a new page that I'm actually designing right now for our entire team. It's actually pretty cool. You'll probably see it here sometime. So this is kind of, you know, what I do. You know, I'm really just getting into cutting a lot of videos right now. I run through different cycles in my business. Sometimes, you know, I email a lot. Like, you know, if you're on my list, you probably already know that. I email at least once every day. You know, I do a lot of paid media strategies. You know, because I can do that now. It kind of leverages my time. I also blog on a semi-regular basis. I'm actually going to be doing that a whole lot more. Because now I'm really loving this computer, you know, and so you know, I'm just playing around, and this is a video that I actually just cut today, and there was actually a point in time where I just got in this whole kick of cutting videos because there wasn't much I could really do, because my old computer died on me, and so I was stuck trying to use this thing, which runs my automated tools. Sorry, just let me pause this real quick, because it got pretty loud. So I used this computer to run my automated tools, and so it has no horsepower, and I got it for a reason. I mean, I spent like $250-300 on the thing. And I didn't get it to do any work on it. I got it so that I could run. Back when I was really highly into SEO and ranking on the first page of Google, things like that, I got those so that I could run automated tools, and no horsepower, no anything. It just was there, and all the automated tools would just kind of run on autopilot all throughout the day. I didn't have to worry about it, and so it relieved my old Mac. So because it didn't have a whole lot of power to begin with either. It allowed me to be able to use that on a regular basis. So I'm just sitting here, and it's a Saturday night. You know, I don't really have any plans. You know, I put a text into a few friends to see what they're doing tonight. I haven't heard back, so I'm just kind of, you know, just working a little bit. I actually went out today. I dropped something off at my tax guy's at his place. Talked with him for a while. I went to the gym. Let's see. I watched. There's this new flick that I'm actually on Netflix that I actually really like. It's called White Collar. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I don't know, something about that. It's just got me hooked on it. You know, so it's like, you know, 45-minute short movies, and so I'll you know, maybe watch one of those just to kind of step away for a little bit. And actually get some ideas from that. There's one in particular, one episode where this guy, he's just a master at persuasion, and he's a master well, he's a con artist. So he's really good with people, and really good with you know, thinking outside of the box. And so I'm actually learning a lot about thinking outside of the box by watching this movie. So White Collar, check it out sometime. It's pretty cool, but you know, just bear in mind, anything that you watch on TV has the potential of hooking you, and you know, just make sure that you stay on task, which is, you know, something that I constantly remind myself is, you know, this is a business, even though I have a life. And I was just driving around today, and I made $1,000. I had a $1,000 commission, and then I had 2 people sign up. So not too bad of a day, but that's besides the point. Here's you know, just some of the things that I'm doing, and as you can see right here, it's what time is it? It's about 10 o'clock at night. So I'm a night owl. You know, I come up with a lot of really good ideas for whatever reason during the nighttime. And so you know, the biggest thing is that it doesn't matter what time you do your business, what time you conduct your business. The most important thing is that you do it daily. And so you know, I fit it in you know, like now, I just decide to work and fit it in, you know, because it fits, it works right now. So that's just kind of, just wanted to kind of bring you into my world, my life. You know, what I do in a day. I mean, you haven't seen like the whole entire day. There's actually some videos. This video that I cut right here. This is using iMovie. That video that you see there, that was, I just recorded that today. I recorded like 3 different videos today. And I really am getting back into recording videos because this is something that's really interesting, okay? And here's a really good takeaway from this video. If you take away anything from this video, take away this. Things happen in your life and they come up and they seem like they're detrimental, like it's the worst thing that happens, right? For instance, my MacBook Pro, it went out, and so I was without a really good computer for about 8 days. So what can you do? You know, I could barely do anything on that other computer. I sent out emails. I would refresh my email and check commissions that come in, you know, that sort of stuff. But I couldn't do anything creative, and I'm a creative guy. You know, that's my talent, my skill set. I'm a creative guy, and so when I'm being without those creative tools that I usually use, it was really frustrating, really frustrating. But what could I do to continue to be creative? Well, I could cut videos. And so I started cutting videos, and I really started getting into the flow of cutting videos. And so you're gonna, more than likely, you're gonna be seeing a lot more videos coming from me. Just kind of, you know, some different you know, perspectives on life, on business, things that I've learned over the years. And you know, one of the things, the takeaway is that you know, I could have looked at you know, my old Mac going out as crap. You know, what am I going to do now? You know, shoot, you know, I mean, that was everything to me, and it was. But you know, now I got this thing. See, now if the Mac never would have gone out, for starters, I never would have been cutting this video. I never would have gotten that MacBook Pro behind me. I never would have even considered getting another computer. And I never would have, you know, there's little things that happen in your life, and when they're happening in that moment, you don't understand why. And a lot of times they seem like they're just the end of the world, okay? But it's those pivotal moments, those key things, that if those don't happen, the thing that is out there that you don't know about yet won't happen yet either. Okay? Something I learned a while ago, you know, in my personal life right now, personal business, all that stuff, I'm going through a lot of stuff, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I've got a very full plate, okay? And I'm not going to get into all that, but it has to do with personal matters. And you know, everybody has them, okay? And you know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on where it's like, can it get any worse? Oh my gosh, got a whole load of stuff, you know. You know, just one of them, you know, where we found out our little girl is acting up at preschool, you know. So you know, we gotta try to deal with that, and you know, a lot of you guys know who followed me and everything. Her mother and I were not together, but we have a great relationship. You know, we do the best to provide for our little girl, and we respect each other as parents. And we're very fortunate that we share the same views. You know, we don't bicker, we don't fight. We actually respect one another. We don't share the same views on life and the same views on a lot of different things, but we respect the other person for their specific views, right? You know, because we you know, it wasn't our plan to have our daughter, but we feel blessed to have her in our life. That just kind of killed the mode there. So we're completely blessed to have her, have our daughter in our life, and you know, so this is what we chose to do, and it's been a total blessing to have a mother of a child who is as caring as she is toward our daughter, and you know, I'm lucky enough to you know, be blessed with such an amazing daughter. But at the same time, you know, those things have their own set of challenges, right? You know, if you have kids, you know. So that's just one aspect, you know. So I'm a real guy. You know, I have real things that go on in my life, and you know, what I learned a while ago is when a lot of stuff happens, when there's just thing after thing after thing, both financially, business, personal, all these different things just seem to all be creeping up, and it's like you think, how the hell am I going to get through this stuff? And it's like just one after another, after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. It just seems like it doesn't end. It's in those times that the biggest breakthroughs have happened in my life. The most magnificent things have transpired because of them. Let me say that again. When it seems like all hell is breaking loose in your life, it's because of those moments that the best things end up transpiring from those moments. Okay? So I know a lot of people, you know, you might be going through some crap right now, or you have gone through some crap, or you will be going through some crap. Everybody does. We're human, guys, right? But it's in those moments, appreciate them. Okay, look at them differently. Here's another, you know, another view, another takeaway. Look forward to those moments. Okay, because on the other side of those moments is going to be the breakthrough, the tool, the mindset, the personal development that you need right now, that you lack right now, that you need to get through that and become a different person on the other side. Okay, you can only get to pleasure in when you have pain. Okay, you can only pain and bliss come, or excuse me, pleasure and bliss comes on the other side of pain. Okay, so you have to go through that pain. You have to go through those experiences in order to grow into the person that gets that pleasure. Okay, so appreciate the different challenging moments in your life, and know that the more things that get piled on top, it means that something really, really good is about to happen. You just have to look for it. Okay, and you have to be prepared, and you have to take action when the action comes. Okay, just like now, right? You're watching this video and you've listened to me, you know, ramble on here for a while. I just, you know, told you about my day and how I made over, you know, I think $1,100 doing not very much. Okay, see, this is one of those moments where you have a chance and a choice to make a decision. You know, do you continue on the path that you've been doing, or do you change and you know, incorporate something different that might give you faster results than what you're doing currently? Okay, if you fit in that mode, in that person that you are right now, and you know, if what you've been doing, if where you're at right now is a result of your best thinking. Okay, this was something I heard from one of my good buddies, Tony, and I heard it actually before several years ago. But he kind of reiterated it here lately. If you're where you're at right now as a result of your best thinking, okay, and you have to take some personal responsibility for that. You have to take ownership of that. And if where you're at is not where you want to be, then it's time to change your thinking. Okay, time to, you know, be humble a little bit, and time to sit up and listen to the people who have what you want. And then do what they're doing, and if they tell you to do something, do it. You know, that's what I did. You know, because I had to, you know, when I was flat broke down to $25 left in my bank account, I thought, well, shoot, this was the result of my best thinking. You know, obviously, I'm in my 30s. You know, I don't have much. You know, I've got a lot of stuff, but my bank account isn't huge, and I'm not where I thought I would be. So obviously, my best thinking got me here. And so I had to take a place of humility and drop my pride and realize that, you know, I don't have all the answers, and somebody else knows more than I do. So I need to take a position of humility and lean forward, listen up, learn, and take action. And so that's what I did. You know, I remember like it was yesterday, I saw this join button or this buy button, right? And I was sitting there and that was going through my mind. I was like, yeah, I don't, you know, a lot of these different, you know, these doubts and fears and all these different feelings started coming up. You know, do I really want to do this? You know, this is another deal? You know, I'm going to be joining another deal. You know, how many deals am I going to join? You know, the previous ones didn't work. You know, is this really for real? You know, is this person really telling the truth? You know, it's amazing how many different excuses that we give ourselves. You know, gosh, it's $25. You know, I don't know if I really want to spend $25. You know, and then I think back, well, shoot, I spent $30 on pizza the other night. You know, and so, you know, it's a choice and it's a decision, and you have to make a decision to change. You know, first comes awareness, and then with awareness comes the ability to decide. Okay, so right now you have a decision that you can make. You know, just like I made almost 3 years ago. I decided to click on that very first buy button, that register button, that join link that allowed me to follow the mentor over the course of the last 3 years, the mentor that I absolutely know, love, and trust, and would follow him all the way until the end of the earth. And I've said that to him several times, David Wood. And, you know, it was because of that decision 3 years ago when I clicked on that buy button and I pulled out my credit card and I bought whatever it was that he was selling. I joined him, and because of that, I'm in the position that I am now. So wherever you're seeing this right now, there's probably a join button or a buy button or a register button or something down below. I want you to click on that right now. Make a decision. Click on that. Let's get you started. Let's get you into a position where you're changing your life. Okay, my friend? So this is Scott Zlateff, and just wanted to show you a little bit into my life. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.